Sparks crackled as 10 pairs of hands reached for the fire pit to stay warm. Around the circle sat several bright-eyed incoming freshmen, including myself. We shivered slightly in the evening chill, and I pulled my jacket tighter. Above us, a canopy of stars emerged from the darkness. We were asked to tell a story about ourselves. I had only known these people for 48 hours, but excited, nervous, and willing to go wherever we were pointed, we went ahead. I told the story of my family and our journey settling into North America as immigrants. As I spoke, everyone stayed silent. After I finished, the only sound was the flowing stream and crackling fire. I briefly wondered if I was a terrible storyteller and everyone had fallen asleep. But in this very silence, I felt an inexplicable sense of connection with my peers, who moments ago were strangers. If you had told me that my introduction to Harvard involved body odor built up over 5 days without a shower, I may have gone to Yale. But today, 4 years later, this moment is one of the most formative of my college experience. It wasn't just the warmth of the fire, the scenery it illuminated, or the excitement of starting the next phase of our lives. It was because of the silence. As I spoke, everyone simply listened. Their motivation was not to comment, respond, or refute, but to truly hear what I had to say. Our society values the outspoken, the opinionated. There are debate tournaments, but who's ever heard of a listening tournament? Especially at Harvard, where we are constantly asked to speak our minds and prove ourselves, silence is devalued. But as we focus on talking, we miss an opportunity to grasp the complexity around us. Instead, when we let silence wash over, a space is created for vulnerability and the potential to know others in a way that all our talking could never allow. To hear the person who is brave enough to share in moments of struggle when everyone else seems to have it together. The peer who feels like an outsider. The friend who has secretly endured an experience that has shaped all our interactions. Silence allows us to engage with each other more deeply. It has shown me during my time at Harvard with all of you that the person sitting 2 rows in front of me has a story as complex, rich, and confusing as my own. In the piece of reflection, we can also engage more genuinely with ourselves. To pause from the programmed noise and rush of the everyday and to just be. Sometimes, instead of books filled with text, we simply need to open one with blank pages, onto which our own thoughts, musings, and reflections can pour out. That night, as the flames flickered low, I learned that what made others feel most understood, what made me feel most understood, is an appreciation for the mundane. The stories we find ourselves sharing around the fire are not the contents of our resumes. They are about our families, about a walk we took along the Charles River with a friend, about a call we got from a parent, sibling, or child to check in. It is these hidden moments, the seemingly forgettable substance of our daily lives that make up the very core of who we are. Dear class of 2017, tomorrow we graduate and we leave behind dining hall froyo, historical snow days, and Dean Feaster's fungi. With a Harvard degree come expectations to lead the way, change the world, and assert our presence. But what if we enter the next phase of our lives not only with our talk and opinions, but also our silence? to honor and listen to the complexities around us and in ourselves, whatever they may be. 4 years ago, one of the most powerful welcomes I received at Harvard was in the quiet of nature, as the stream trickled by and the embers continued to glow. We are not gathered around a fire today, but I'd like to practice what I preach and take the last valuable moments of my speech, not speaking with you, but instead spending the next 10 seconds with you in silence, reflecting and listening to this unique place we have all shared these last 4 years. Thank you.